Well, welcome back to the channel. For those that have subscribed already, if you haven't subscribed, then please consider subscribing if you're interested in my journey with the Panasonic S9. Now, like I said in my initial video, I'm not going to do technical reviews or settings or anything like that, because there's lots of videos on YouTube already that tackle those much better than I can. So this is just going to be me giving my reviews and thoughts as a keen amateur, really, who's just moved over from Sony to the Panasonic S9. So my initial thoughts: I've had the camera for about 2 weeks now and I love it, absolutely love it. It's the thing that I've been looking for, and most importantly from my point of view, I think, and probably from a lot of people's point of view, this has made me sort of fall in love with photography again. It's actually made me want to pick up the camera and go out and take photos, and also some short videos as well. Now there's a couple of things that I've noticed that I'm not quite so keen about, and they are really sort of niggly little things. One is the SD card. Oh, is it fiddly or what, trying to get the SD card out? Yeah, it's not great. I never noticed that with the Sony camera, the A7C that I had. Other things, I have not missed the viewfinder one little bit, not at all. And in fact, I think it's actually opened up a lot of things that were not there for me before. Like holding the camera differently. I hold the camera now underneath the lens, and that can give you a much lower viewpoint, and of course with the tilting screen, that gives you a good view. The other thing that did annoy me a bit, and I suppose I should have been aware of this really, is when you're shooting in vertical mode, in other words you turn the camera on its side, if you're wearing polarized sunglasses you can't see the screen. I found that out this last weekend, and taking some of the photos that I'm going to show now in this video, and yeah, it's just annoying in that you turn the camera on its side, you look at the screen, you think, oh, it's gone blank. And then I realised, polarising sunglasses. So just a little annoyance really, you have to take the sunglasses off. And of course if your vision needs glasses, as mine does, that can be a little bit annoying. Of course there is the option just to shoot in horizontal mode, the sort of normal mode, and crop it within the camera, which is another option that I could have done. But that's just one thing for people that if they're interested in using the camera in that way. So yeah, this last weekend I went out and took some initial shots. So the only thing that I've really done with the camera is I've gone through all the settings and I've set it up for me. I'm not going to go through the settings because everyone will have their own different preferences on how they're setting the camera up. The only thing that I would say is I've set up the C1 as a speed priority setting, C2 as a landscape, so aperture priority setting, and then on a C3, because I take photographs of horses, I've set that with animal eye and body preference. So if I'm shooting horses, and you'll see in this later in this video a photograph of a horse that was taken in that mode. So most of these photographs I'm going to show you now were taken with the Panasonic S9, set in the various modes, C1, C2, aperture or speed priority, with the Lumix 28-200 zoom, which is a fantastic zoom in my opinion. So light to carry around, and yet such a reach on that camera. There is a couple of photographs taken here with the 35mm Panasonic lens that I bought at the same time, but I haven't as yet had a chance to use the 26mm pancake lens, fully manual f8 only, because I didn't take that with me, and I think I'll probably do a separate video on that just for that. So I hope you like the photos. If you've got any comments or questions, then please leave them in the comments below. If you do like the video, then please consider giving it the usual like in the button below, and subscribe to the channel to follow the rest of the journey. So soon I'll be making a video with that pancake lens, and I hope to see you then.